one of my favorite things about soups from the eastern part of Nigeria is how much vegetables we get to incorporate in them. Like, they are so healthy, so rich, vitamin filled, and the vegetables that you get to add to these soups are usually very like fresh. You don't have to overcook them, and that is one thing I love amongst other things, which is why in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make proper ofe OHA soup from Anambra. Like, this is Anambra style OHA soup, and if you're not making it like this, I don't know what to say to you. Before we dive right in, if you're not subscribed, click on the subscribe button, and now let's go. For the ingredient list, please check the description box. I always leave it there. I'm using goat's meat. You can of course use cow beef if that's what you have or if that's what you want. Typically you should be using okporoko head, but I don't like the head, so I'm going to use the body. I'm using catfish. You can use any other type of fish that you want. When it comes to proteins, you can always customize. I'm also using Ponmon. Now for oil, I'm not using oil, I'm using palm nuts, and that makes a huge difference. It's not giving very oily, but it's also giving very rich. For thickener, I am using Cocoyam. You can also use offer. Yellow pepper is a must when I'm making any Nigerian soup, so please use it. I have crayfish here, I have seasoning cubes, and I have Ogiri. If you're not adding Ogiri to your OHA soup, that's a problem. We have Uziza leaves here. We are going to be using two different types of leaves, the Uziza leaves and then the OHA leaf. I've already washed these and cleaned them because I don't want this video to be very long. Please clean your vegetables and don't cut them before cleaning. Now to start off, we are going to cook our meat. I'm just going to put the goat meat into the pot. We are not adding onions to this. Now I am one of those people that I am very stubborn. Sometimes I want to add onion to things that our ancestors said we should not, but I'm just like, I don't want drama to this. So if you want to add onion, add it without the camera. That's what I'm saying. But typically, they always say do not add onion to your OHA soup. I'm going to season this lightly, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning cube. I've gone ahead to blend the yellow pepper, and then I just transfer that in. I'm also adding water now, just so that everything can cook evenly. People will say, oh, don't add water yet. Cook it first and let it bring out its steam, which is another way. But to be honest, I don't have time. So just add the water now and then give it a quick stir and then cover and allow it to cook. Goat's meat typically takes time to cook, so I'm cooking it first while I go ahead to like prep other ingredients. Now this is the stem of your OHA leaves. It should not be added to your soup, which is why I am showing you here. Please, if you know the reason why this should not be done, please let me know, because I have tried to Google and research and I really haven't seen like anything concrete or anything stable. So please, if you know why the OHA stem, the leaf of the OHA stem, God, Daniel, the stem of the OHA leaf, you guys, if you know why it should not be added to your soup, please let me know. Once you remove the stem, you're not just going to use your hand to also cut it into two. Do not use your knife, please. Just use your hand. Look at how fresh this thing is. Once you're done, you just want to set that aside. And now for our thickener, like I said, I'm using Cocoyam. I already went ahead to like wash it and clean it because I don't like the sandy thing that comes with Cocoyam. It just irritates me. So I'm just going to put that in the pot and then allow it to cook. Cocoyam typically takes longer than yam to cook. I don't know why, but it just does. So you're just going to also set that aside or let that be cooking while you're like prepping other ingredients. I'm just trying to arrange the Uziza leaves here, and then we're just going to slice that thinly or as thinly as we can. While we're here, you guys, in case it's the first time you're hearing my voice or in case it's the first time you're coming across a video from my channel, hi everyone, my name is Daniel. I am a digital content creator and YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. I share recipe videos with you every week, teaching you how to make like really delicious meals in 4K. So if that sounds like a thing, if you love quality food content, please subscribe to my channel. We need to hit 100k subscribers this year, you guys. Now once you're done slicing the Uziza leaves, you're also going to set that aside. At this point, I'm checking the meat to make sure that everything is going well. Typically, I like to cook goat's meat anywhere between like the 50 minutes mark. I know that it sounds like it's a lot, but goat's meat is just tough and I don't want to struggle with meat. So after a while, I'm also checking the cocoyams. Once you see that your fork can go through it without any hassle or resistance, then you know that it is good. Let me tell you people something. I am doing this thing I'm doing right now. I am doing it because of you people. I like small pots, but if I complete this entire process cooking in that small pot, I am very sure that the comment section is going to be filled with Daniel, why? So I just had to transfer the meat and whatnot to a bigger pot just so I don't have wahala. But I just like small pots. I'm just saying it here. Anywho, these two pots are from Radiance Cookware. They are my faves. If you like the pots, I'm going to leave a link in the description box for how you can get them. I already peeled the cocoyam, so I'm just going to blend that. You can also use a like mortar and pestle. Do I have that? I'm not sure I have it. I think I have a mortar and pestle, but I was not going to bring that in my kitchen to like pound this small cocoyam, please. And that is why we have technology. Yeah, please. You're just gonna blend the cocoyam and just set that aside. Can you guys see this beast of a blender that I have? It's a new blender, and if you follow me on Instagram, you must have seen me using it a lot. I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with this blender. Everything is digital. Like, you don't have to do too much, and it, like I said, it's a beast. The size shows it all. Once you're done blending, you're going to also set that aside. At this point, we're adding a little bit of water or more water to the pot. Allow to cook for a bit or just bring to a boil before you now start to cook your OHA soup proper. You can see that we've prepped all our ingredients. So now all you are doing is just putting, adding, and all of that. Now the first thing we're going to add is our palm nut. If you're using palm oil, this is also where you get to add your palm oil. Afterwards, I'm going to go in with crayfish. There is no Eastern Igbo delicacy that does not have crayfish or that does not need crayfish. Please just add it. Then we're going to go in with the already blended cocoyam. This is going to serve as our thickener. So the amount of water that you add to the soup or to your beef, you also need to be careful so that you don't like make it too watery or now it doesn't balance with your thickener, if that makes sense. I am also adding the catfish here just because it's like still strong and I want it to cook, and I also want like the flavors to be infused. I'm one of those people that do not mind if my fish scatters in my pot. If you're one of them, then you have to cook or make your catfish soft outside of this pot, because once you start stirring, the fish is definitely going to break. I'm going to cover this for about 5 minutes until the cocoyam like dissolves and everything, and then I'm going to mix this thoroughly. This is the point we add our ogiri. Like I said, if you're not adding ogiri to OHA soup, I don't like my hand no day inside essentially. I'm going to add the ogiri and then I'm just going to add salt and seasoning cube just to adjust the taste. If you don't have to do this, you don't need to do it. I'm also going to go in with the Uziza leaves. Now once you add the Uziza leaves, you want to give it a quick stir, and then you want to cover for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, nothing more than 3 minutes, you guys, so that we don't kill these vegetables. Essentially, we want the vegetables like be really fresh. I'm just giving it a quick stir. Then I am going to cover it for about 2 minutes. I think I actually did this for 2 minutes. I'm adding a little bit of crayfish because again, what is an Igbo food without crayfish? Once you cook for about 2 minutes, that is it. You're now going to add your OHA leaves. Once you add your OHA leaves, please you don't have to cook for anything more than a minute, 2 minutes max. In fact, if you're using a cast iron pot like me, all you have to just do now is turn off the heat. The pot is going to do the remaining work for you. You don't want to kill your vegetables. You want to make them retain their freshness, and this is one way to do that. And that is it. This is how you make proper Ofe OHA from Anambra State. Let me know what you think about this video. If you've enjoyed this video so far, please click on the like button, leave a comment letting me know what you think about the video, and if you recreate this recipe, please send me a picture, send me a video, email, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere. I love to see your recreations. They give me so much joy. And now I am going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.